Hey, this is Rocky Flats from Greenlight Radio 93.1 FM. We are sitting, where the hell are we? What is this place? 157s? 175s? 715. The 715. They got pizza and booze, we know that much. And I'm sitting here with Soohan. That is how you pronounce it, yes? Soohan, yeah. Yes, sorry, yes. I'm very Americanizing that. And we are just hanging out, pre-gaming before the actual Sonic Bloom pre-party, right? Mm-hmm. At Cervantes. We're about, one block from there? Yes, we are. So, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
I assume have you played in Denver before?
Yeah, this will be like my fourth time playing. I did Cervantes twice before and did the Black Box earlier this year.
Nice. How'd you like the Black Box?
It was cool. The sound system was something else. Yeah,
they just redid that recently, so it's been news. So tell us, where are you from originally?
I'm from Philadelphia, but I live in Baltimore right now.
Okay. And how long have you been doing the DJ thing? As a practice, not a job.
I guess I've been producing and DJing since about 2008, 2007, so about a decade.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. And how many albums do you have out? Or at least, seems like you have full albums, yes?
5 full-length albums out.
5?
Yeah. Working on, or 6.
6? I'm aware of like 2 or 3.
I think so. I think it's either 5 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. Let's see. Made in Baltimore, Volume 2 Soohan, Global Gate 808, Archetypes, Collective Effervescence. So that would be 5 full lengths. And then I did EPs and singles. So about 100 songs in the past 4 years.
Now, forgive me, I'm not familiar with all the album names. The one that I've been listening to is probably the last one that you did, I believe. The one with the Missy Elliott mix on it.
Yeah.
What is the name of that album?
That one's called Collective Effervescence. That came out last fall.
Last fall?
Yeah. October.
And now you just came out with a new album, yes?
I came out with a new DJ mix about a month ago called Global Bass Radio Volume 1, and I'm working on my next album right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now the new album, I've noticed that each one of your albums seems different feels to it, at least.
Yeah.
The one that, the Effervescence?
Collective
Effervescence. That one seemed to have a very 90s feel to it, at least. It picked up a lot of 90s, at least to me, or early 2000s even, hip-hop and classic, like the Sign song that you remixed there. I Saw the Sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Ace of Base sample was actually from my first album, Made in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
But from time to time, I will delve into, nostalgia. That's kind of one of my things when I make music to keep in mind is, nostalgia has power in sampling.
True. No, it definitely does. It definitely does. It's definitely had an effect on anyone I've played it with for, even across the age groups, which is pretty interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you just played Fort Collins last night, right?
Yeah.
Was that the Aggie?
Yep.
Nice. How was that? How'd you like that?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Was it the same whole lineup as tonight?
I think the lineup was slightly different, but Dirtwire and Janover were on it.
Okay,
so,
nice.
Yeah, similar lineup.
Nice. Now, are you on a national tour right now?
We're pretty much on a non-stop national tour throughout the year. So usually just on the weekends I'm somewhere else, like kind of non-stop. So,
yeah, so you're just non-stop tour, that's the life, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. We like to have as many shows as possible at this point,
Yeah, that's how you build it up, man. That's how you got to do.
Yeah.
Saturated market, you got to build big.
Yeah.
What are you drinking on, by the way? People want to know.
It's an Avery White Rascal. I'm partial to the Belgian whites.
Nice. We always do truth in advertising, whatever we're consuming on air. We try to just always tell that.
Okay.
So, what actually came to bring you to being a DJ?
Well, I was always interested in music and played various instruments when I was a teenager and stuff, but I always wanted to make beats and stuff, obviously, seeing it. I was into hip-hop when I was younger, so making beats was kind of something I always wanted to do. So when I went to college in 2007, I started messing around on GarageBand. This was like the time of Girl Talk and when Diplo was just starting out, MIA, and that's kind of were some of my initial influences to get into it because Diplo had been hanging out in Philly and I was from Philly, so I would go see him in Baltimore, and honestly, that's probably how I ended up in Baltimore.
Nice. Yeah, as a pirate radio station, we always respected Girl Talk because of the way he was able to take clips and not pay copyright fees on a good chunk of those.
I mean, that's something that I don't have to deal with, but it's definitely like sampling is a sensitive topic.
It is. You know, and Girl Talk definitely pushed that line.
Yeah. I look up to him a lot in that way because I think that sampling is just it's like what I do. It's my favorite thing about music, and it's what I'm good at. And I really appreciate taking things from a far off place and then turning it into something that sounds like Atlanta hip hop.
Right. I forget who said it, but they said, in this day and age, music is so saturated that sampling other people's music is creating new notes, something like that. Basically, when you're making music, it's memories from your time or feelings and emotions that you have, and if other people's music led you to that moment and you can make it into a new moment, totally do it,
Yeah, I agree.
L-Line in the house.
It's pretty amazing what you can do with it, because you would never know that, how this symphony sounds with this African choir with Imogen Heap on top of it. Like, I just appreciate the combinations of things that you can do with sampling, and I make some original music, but I found that the more interesting things that I make are all sample based. I just really like those different combinations of things.
Yeah. So where's your tour continuing after this?
I'll go home. I have like a couple weeks off, thank God. So I'll get back into the studio and get working back on this new album. Where am I going? I'm going to Tennessee to something called Connection Campout. Where am I going after that? I'll be in Baltimore. Going out to California for something called Heart and Solstice Gathering. I'll be in Nevada City. I'll be up in Canada for 3 different festivals. I'll be at festivals in New York and Massachusetts. Something in Washington called Cascadia. So like 10 or 12 festivals this summer.
You're jumping all around. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Does that excite you? Is that something like you really look forward to?
Going all these different places? Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's fun to be in a different city every weekend, and kind of have that perspective. And now, after 4 years of doing this, I know people all over the place, so I'm pretty much comfortable going anywhere,
Sure. So you've been touring pretty hard for 4 years deep now?
Since probably since late 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, 2016 is when it started to pick up.
So you're in the lifestyle zone now.
Yeah.
You've adapted.
Yeah. You kind of gotta just learn to sleep whenever.
I've always wondered how people could do that.
Just forcing yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
And keeping a level head is definitely very important.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can't be getting too wild on the road.
No, I had my years of that, but now it's definitely more of a professional atmosphere.
Sure. Well, that's good. That's where you need to be, Do you believe in aliens?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. There was a time in my life, what was it, shortly after I started making music, I discovered psychedelics.
Sure.
And I went on a huge tangent with that. Instead of going to my classes, I was basically studying psychedelics and mysticism at that time.
Nice.
So I pretty much thought I was Indiana Jones for about 3 years there, and that's kind of how I got my views of aliens or
it's
whatever.
Like the psychedelic Indiana Jones.
But yeah, not only do I believe in them, I've seen them motherfuckers.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the theories that DMT and those kind of psychedelics can connect people to other beings?
Fuck yes.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen it personally. I've probably smoked it 20 or 30 times. It was a profound experience, to say the least. Confusing, after your 20th time or something, you're just like, I feel like when I went there, they're kind of like, go home, man. Like,
sure, yeah. Why you keep coming back? Yeah. No, I mean, that's been profound for me. I've only done it under therapeutics means, but it got me to quit drinking, got me to quit to do a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, there's some profound substances. Some substances aren't profound and others are. And I think that drug education at this time in the music scene is probably more important than ever. It's just a shame that at festivals we're not really allowed to do it.
You have to do a lot of loopholes. Yeah.
I don't even know if you can. In Canada, they can do drug education. They don't mess with them. But,
because they're smart.
But down here, if you have some sort of drug education thing at your festival, it's almost implicating it as a drug.
Yeah, we have the Rave Act here.
The Rave Act, exactly.
Yeah. And that fucked everything up. Really.
Yeah. What was the question again originally?
Oh, aliens.
Oh.
Then if DMT actually connects you to aliens.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's some profound substances out there. I would encourage people to use them with intention, and if they are going to do something like this, maybe not do it at something like a festival. I think you'd be better off doing something like this at your house, whether it's psilocybin or LSD or something like that. I found in my experience that I had a far more profound experience when done at home and with intention. Like, if you're not going to ask any questions of it, then sure as hell not going to show you anything.
Yeah. I hear that. We were actually discussing Paul Stamets earlier.
Yeah. I listened to the Joe Rogan Stamets with Paul.
Probably the most watched Joe Rogan podcast next to the Alex Jones one.
It was incredible. Just that man's vocabulary is extensive.
Yeah,
just listening to him talk, I felt like I
like how offended
smarter.
he got by people calling them shrooms. He's like, don't call them shrooms. So where can people find out more about your music, about you? Online, wherever.
I'm on SoundCloud. That's my main place. Look up Soohan on SoundCloud. I'm on YouTube. I'm building a YouTube channel over there called Soohan Radio.
Nice.
And I'm on Facebook. You can find me there. You can find me on Instagram.
That's where I found
Soohan on Instagram. Yeah. Why the alien question?
Because I always like to ask one question that I can relate to.
Okay.
You seem like an alien guy. That's
why.
why.
Well, because of my logo.
Not even that. Just your general demeanor, sir.
Nice. I'll take that as a compliment.
And it was meant to be. It was meant to be.